Hi, I'm Raphelle from Matthew Curtis Hair, and today we've got Carly here, and I'm thinking we're going to give her a Rihanna-inspired textured do. She usually wears it really smooth, glossy and shiny, so we're going to mix it up a bit and give her some tousled curls all through the top, give her a real edgy look. We're going to start with this top section here, and we're going to curl all of this, leaving out the sides and just at the back. So to begin with, just going to section this off. Just make sure we don't get those bits in. There we go. Right. Doesn't matter if the sections aren't too neat, as long as they're even on each side.
Okay, should be fine. Keep going.
Right, so now we're going to curl this top section of the hair about towards just the back of the crown, and we're going to use these tongs. They're the small tongs, and we're going to do it in quite small sections.
So because my hair's grown back quite wavy and curly, would I be best to straighten it first and then style it like this? Or could I do it straight from just like...
Because we want to keep the sides smooth for this look, what I'd say is you could maybe blow dry it first. You wouldn't have to straighten it, because I think then you'd be using excessive heat. If anything, to create this look, if you have got that curly hair before, you could even just have your own natural curls in it.
Okay.
So we're just going to curl this first section here. I'm going to curl it all in the same direction. Doesn't matter which direction, as long as it all goes in the same way. We're trying to keep the curls coming forward so we can keep that length, so that when we mess it up at the end, it's not completely all shortened, it's still coming down around the face. So Kyle, have you found it hard to style your hair now it's short?
It's getting easier now it's got some length to it, because I can finally straighten it and everything, but it's quite difficult at the back because it still wants to sort of curl out. It's a bit of a mind of its own.
Yeah, I bet you take longer doing it when it's shorter, don't you? That's what you find with most women who have the short hair. They actually spend more time styling it because they just don't know what to do.
Yeah, everyone said, oh, it'd be so easy now you've got short hair. Well, it isn't. You can't just chuck it back in a ponytail or anything if you're on a bad hair day.
So if you've got slightly longer hair than Carly and you want to do a similar look to this, you can always, when tonging it, leave out the ends, so that once finished and we're going to rough it all up, you can see straight bits, long bits, and it'll just give it a real textured look. Now at this point, when you can see the curls and they're quite tight, don't be scared. You have to just carry on curling, and it's all about how they're all dressed out, because I can imagine at this point most girls would be like, oh no, I don't want it to look like that. But it's going to look really cool. Now, I'm not curling the whole of the back. Now, because Carly's got longer layers around the crown of the head, I'm literally just curling those ones and slightly making them not as tight towards the bottom. Right now, so we've curled this top section and just a bit here at the back. And if you remember at the start, we sectioned off these side bits here. Now, when Rihanna wore this style, she actually had it shaved sides. We're not going to do that, don't worry. We're just going to create that look, because I like the contrast of all this tousled texturedness going on the top and having it smooth here on the side. So we're just going to clip up these curls just here, just slightly out the way. There we go, so you can see there. Now with this hair here, I'm just going to spray it with some light hairspray. And before it sets, quickly comb it in the direction you want over the ear. And this way, it will set in the way that you've combed it in the direction the hair's going. Same again on this side. Make sure I don't get it in your face. Huh? And take these clips out. Take some texture spray and we're just going to, from a distance, don't do it too close because otherwise you have a big clump of wetness and you really don't want that. You want it as far away as possible so you just get a light mist all over the hair. Okay, so we're just going to rough it through with our hands. Make sure it's all coming forward. You can kind of shape it with your hands where you want it to go. Just so you don't get any of the side bits in. Just clip them out of the way. Just going to use a bit of hairspray. Now, depending on how you wear your hair at home, you can slightly mix it up a little bit. You can either back comb it with your fingers or you can maybe go through it with a comb and just add a bit more texture here and there. So there we go. Here's our final finished Rihanna look on gorgeous Carly today. I hope you like it. I am ready, sister.
Okay, so this is a Louise Young LY24A. It is the tiniest little brush, so it's brilliant for drawing individual hairs on. Nick's using 2 different eyeshadow colours to create a bit of kind of, a little bit of difference between the brows.